So as you can tell by the title of the video, it's not going to be a happy one. We'll start off with some good news though. We've got the updated range of the 40 series and 70 series cup holders, and also a bunch of built-in 70s and landcruiser related stickers. Check out the link below. So what happened? Well, this dirt line here is actually where the water had come up to. So here's how it happened. So as you probably know, up in Queensland, got a lot of rain lately. All the rivers started flooding, and up around town where I am started flooding, then the edges of the roads. So probably not the best time for driving, but I had to go to town. So when I was on my way back from town, I realised I had forgot something, so I went to do a U-turn, which seems pretty normal. You got to go off the edge of the road a little bit. But what I didn't realise is how steep and soggy the edge was actually. And I've come off the road to turn, but it just slid right off there and straight in it went. And as you saw in the photo, it just kept on going, and then until the point where it actually rolled onto its side about 3/4 of the way. And as anyone would do, when your car's sinking, you get out as fast as you can. So I ended up going for an unexpected 9 o'clock at night swim. But lucky the water was pretty warm. So once I had gotten out and worked out what had actually happened, I got on the phone to the tow truck and the police, and they all come down, towed it out and took it away for me. And then yeah, 2 weeks later we finally had it all sorted out, and because I'm with Shannon's, they do the owner gets the first chance to buy it back. So obviously I didn't want to say goodbye yet, so I took the offer, and here it is back at our house now. And after all that, you're probably wondering how bad is it actually? So let's go check it out. So the interior is pretty much all just electrical damage, stuff like the speakers and the lights and the head unit, which the head unit barely just made it onto, but it was enough just to ruin it. I pulled it out to try and fix it, but it was no hope. I had to pull all the carpet up and the seats out, and it been sitting around for 2 weeks with all water still in it from the holding yard, so it always stunk a lot. And that's about it for the interior pretty much. As you do in a situation like that, you're not really thinking, so I didn't really think to turn the motor off straight away, and it actually cut itself out. So I'm unsure of what's going on in the motor, if it's how far gone it is, but I'll definitely be pulling out, cleaning it all up and seeing where we go from there. On a better note though, even after being underwater for an hour, the steady lights still work. So that's the reason you spend that little bit extra and get good quality lights. And of course it had to be on the left-hand side, which has got the toolbox in it with all the electronics, like the dual battery stuff, the dual battery controller and everything, so that's all been ruined. So once again, the steady light's still working perfect on the rooftop tent. And surprisingly too, the King's awning went completely underwater and then left for 2 weeks. When I got it back, it was dry as, still smelt brand new. Couldn't believe it. And the rooftop tent barely just went under, but that's all good now. No damage done there. So what's happening now? Well, obviously there's a lot of work to get the 75 back up and going and everything. So for now, it's going to be a side project, and I'm going to get a 79. But before you start complaining in the comments, it's going to be an FTE, one of the older ones. So it'll be good. And that's the plan for the time being. So thanks heaps for watching. Don't worry, it's definitely not the end for building 70. There's plenty more to come, so keep watching.